In the past, when Gaza academics were students, to pursue their higher education, they had to navigate a structure of demobility that was created by the occupation. They faced restrictions on their movement, not only from and to the Gaza Strip, but also within it. Thus, barriers have also existed inside Palestine, restricting movement between the different Palestinian cities and villages and the areas of the Gaza Strip. Among other things, this structure, which discouraged mobility, had the following impacts on Gaza's educationalists. First, it inframed people's imagination and actions within what was possible. For the majority whom I interviewed, occupation rules in the past appeared as something essentially law-like and external to practice. They perceived Israeli restrictions as rules of life, since they could not but adapt to them. Educationalists planned their lives, including their choice of where and when to study for higher education, or when to take a vacation and visit home based on the imposed occupation rules and restrictions. Second, a structure of demobility emphasized in Palestinians their feeling of being an other and opposite to the world. They spent most of their lives in the Gaza Strip and thus have not seen this outside world anyway. Third, if mobility was restricted for Palestinians, universities were not yet established in Gaza, and ICT was not available until recently. The question that comes to mind is how would an old man in Gaza in the 1970s help his son, for instance, to enroll at a university abroad? The traditional and difficult context of Gaza made reliance on a useful social network necessary to access opportunities of study and employment. This, despite the contradiction with Islamic teaching, has internalized wasta or nepotism and favorism in the Gaza society as natural. Factionalism exacerbated this further, reinforcing a cycle of inequality, which is oppressive to the poor and less connected. Under occupation, for Palestinians, social dependency has become a way of life. Fourth, the impact of an Israeli structure of demobility is best recapped by Edward Said saying, Palestinian life became scattered, discontinuous, marked by disturbed time, where no straight line leads from home to birthplace, to school, to maturity. All events are accidents. All progress is digression. All residence is exile. A structure of demobility for Palestinians continued from past to present. Is it going to continue into the future?